Hello and welcome to Pravus Gaming. It is that time again, time for another PraVLOG. But if you don't mind, I'm going to change up the itinerary just a little bit. I'm not going to do any Q&A this time, I'm going to push that off to another video. This time, if you don't mind, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story on something kind of cool that happened to me this weekend. Some of you guys know that it was my birthday last week. Now, I don't usually make a very big deal out of birthdays because I don't really care that much. Although, thank you to those of you guys who did send me messages about that. That was very nice and very unexpected, so thank you. But I don't make a big deal out of birthdays. But a week later, for my birthday, my sister did something pretty awesome. And the whole story really starts about 6 weeks ago. You see, my youngest sister got to go on a trip to the UK as part of a sort of study abroad program for her college, which is pretty awesome, you gotta admit. First of my siblings to go across the Atlantic. We're all very jealous of her about that. But unfortunately, because I am living in a different town with my new job, I didn't get to go to the airport and say goodbye to her when she left for England. And I felt kind of bad about that. I had to say my goodbyes over the phone. Not so great. So while she was in England in her first week, I sent her a message on Facebook just to make sure she knew I was thinking of her, and it was a simple joke. And I'll read you what I said. Hey, sis. So, you're in England. You should go to Bristol and find Yog Towers and bring me back an autograph. If you do, I will love you forever. I mean, I'm technically supposed to do that anyway, but for reals this time. That's the quote. And a pretty funny, pretty harmless joke there. And the reason that's particularly funny for us is because I've been in the Yognaut for about 3 or 4 years now. I've been following them pretty hardcore. And for those of you who don't know who the Yogscast is, I really recommend you check them out because they're one of the most popular gaming channels on YouTube for a reason. But I was the one who introduced my sister to the Yogscast. And we kind of had a lot of bonding experiences getting to watch the old Shadow of Israfel series and such. And that was pretty fun. We had a great time with that. So the Yogscast was a good common factor for us surrounding England. It seemed like a pretty funny joke. And we both laughed about it. And I didn't really think anything more about it. Well, my sister obviously can't just go to Yog Towers. It's a business. You don't just walk in. So she wanted to do something nice for me, though, since she got to miss my birthday. And she brought me back a couple of things. Both are pretty awesome. I'm going to show those to you. First thing she got me was a package of Jaffa cakes. If you don't know what these are, it's a kind of British cookie, or biscuit, as you might call it. They don't sell in the United States, but one of the main characters of the Yogscast absolutely adores these things. And it's been a recurring joke frequently, so this was just a hilarious thing to give me. And if you don't mind, I think I'm going to try one of these out. Is that alright? Of course it is. Let's get this open here. Oh no, it's all gooey. It's been sitting in my car for too long. Chocolate's all everywhere. It's on my fingers. Okay. And there it is. A Jaffa cake. Pretty humble looking cookie, nothing especially fancy by the looks of it. But according to the box, McVitie's Jaffa Cakes, the original blend of dark crackly chocolate, light sponge, and the smashing orangey bit. So I think that means it's a light sponge cake cookie with orange marmalade and dark chocolate. Kind of an interesting combo, definitely not something you'd see here in the States very often. If you don't mind, I think I'm going to give it a shot. Shall we? Oh, my. Oh, that is interesting. I actually think I kind of like this. A lot, actually. Oh my gosh. I've never had orange marmalade before, so I don't really have a comparison, but all in all, the orange and the chocolate actually work really well. Okay. Simon? I think I see what the rage is about. I understand why you get these. Ooh, I bet you this would be really good with some English tea. I'm gonna have to try that now, no doubt. I think I'm gonna have another one, actually, because these are pretty good. Of course, now I feel this desperate urge to wash my teeth. It kind of sticks in there a little bit. Maybe it's not supposed to be that gooey. They're a little smushed from the plane trip, but very good. Jaffa cakes. Who knew? I totally see why they don't sell those in the States, though, because we're way too infatuated with our crap. on our store shelves. Although I suppose it's not fair to say that it's all junk. Mint Oreos do exist. That is a redeeming factor. So massive thanks to my sister for that. Now the Jaffa cakes alone were pretty funny. That's an awesome gift. Really cool. But my sister actually wanted to go one step further. Now again, she couldn't go to Yog Towers because, they got millions of subscribers. Undoubtedly, they've got thousands of people trying to contact them every day, so you can't just walk in, right? I don't know how my sister did it, but somehow, she got in contact with one of the employees at Yog Towers. And she explained to them what she was trying to do, and they sent me a card. And inside the card, let's see, a Yogscast card. And inside the card, autographs from the entire Bristol cast. Isn't that cool? Needless to say, my jaw completely dropped when she handed this to me. Because there was no way in heck. But here it is. I mean, you got autographs from everybody. You got the big guys from Lewis and Shin and Simon and Duncan and Sips and so on. And then a lot of the other guys, too. You got the Hat Films. You got Hannah and Kim and Zoe and Rithian and a lot of other great guys. It's really quite amazing. And I have to say, I really like how Simon and Shin both put little X's under it. Kiss, kiss, kiss. I can just imagine them saying that. This is undoubtedly the coolest thing that has happened to me so far in the year 2014. Well, okay, that's not really fair. I probably should be ranking graduating college and then getting a job and then more importantly getting engaged higher on the totem pole. But this is definitely a top 5 moment. Such a cool thing. Jaffa cakes and autographs. No way. Now, it's totally within the realm of possibility that this is just a mass-produced autograph card that they send out to everybody, but I'd like to think that it's not, because you'd think then they would have the signatures, signed remotely from all the American Yogscast people or the other non-British Yogscast members. We're talking Ridge Dog and Will Strife. But they're not on here. These are only signatures from people that I happen to know should have been in the Bristol office within the last month. So maybe it is. I'd like to think it is. I'm going to treat it as if it is because this is pretty cool. So massive, massive, massive props to my sister for pulling this off because, wow, not expecting that to go anywhere when I made that joke. I am totally floored by this, so she did an amazing job. And at the same time, thank you to the Yogscast for signing this. I know that the odds of them ever seeing this video are practically non-existent, but nonetheless, this is pretty darn cool. Definitely made my year right there. So, if the Yogscast does see this, thank you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you guys. I'm going to keep being a fan for hopefully many, many years to come. And kiss, kiss, kiss to you too, Simon and Shin. Well, I think that about wraps things up for me. That's the end of this vlog. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to share that story with you guys because I've been excited this whole weekend, just waiting to tell you guys. So, yeah, this is Pravus from Pravus Gaming, signing off. Thank you for watching.